There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning? Today, once again, we are doing our morning hangout. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone who comes into the chat all the time. And yeah, we're going to be going live, and soon I will be posting this on the Discord to let my Discord viewers know what's going on. So here we go. Hey, good morning, everybody. So, if you're interested in getting on, just give me a moment here and I will invite you. Give you the So, if you go to our 4 insiders, if you're part of the CMP group, you'll be able to see the link in there. I will also be posting it over to Wiley3D so you guys can see the link and jump on in. And there it is. So, Derek, how you been, buddy? Good morning, and good morning to John Mack. Okay, I'm just getting everything set up here. It was an early morning. Good morning, Mr. Buttram. How you doing? So, this morning was an interesting morning. I need that. So, started messing around with my camera here. So, you guys know I walk around with this when I'm doing my shoots for my channel because, well, we can't afford high-end equipment. We don't have a $6,000 budget on a camera, so I got to use what I got. Pro grade. This is not pro grade at all. This is just standard. You know, everyone's grade. You know, anyone can grab one of these babies. They're cheap. But what I'm looking at doing is I was looking at upgrading the quality of video going out. So before we do this, I just want to put out the morning calls that everybody did. So there, done. Everybody said good morning. But I have an Elgato, Avro Media capture card, which is able to do HDMI. What I was trying to do is get my computer to first see the HDMI. That was successful. Then I tried to get HDMI to the camcorder. Successful. I got a video, got a signal. Everything was great. Now, that's going back a few weeks. Now going today, I can't find the cable. I cannot find my HDMI cable. So I have a feeling I know where it might be, but with everything getting it set up today and me coming in at 10 instead of coming in at 9, it wasn't going to work. So I kind of gave up on the whole idea of I haven't had a chance to take it over as of yet. So it's going to be a little bit of a headache in getting everything all set up. Steal one from the TV. It's micro SD. So it's a special type of SD cable it uses. Micro SD. Oh my God. Uses mini HDMI versus regular HDMI. So in your camera here, right there is a small little HDMI port. It's not your standard HDMI. So I have to get this. I have to get one of the adapters, and I have no idea where I put the cable. One of the things in the morning. Ow. Sorry, Derek, I didn't see you pop in there. Let me just grab you for a second here. There he is. Wait for your printer.
Hello.
On. How you doing, Derek?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Not too bad. I haven't been able to catch your video yet. The new one you just put up. So I do apologize.
Oh, well, it's just here at the moment.
Well, no, the one that you just posted yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah, I still got to watch that. So,
Hi, John. Hi, guys. So
what have you been up to?
a bit of a sneak. That's all you're getting.
Just a bit of a sneak? Aw. You've been robbing people.
That's all you're going to get.
Well, actually, if they want to see it, there's the full screenshot, though. Now they can see you. Now you got full screen. All right. Back to normal.
Yeah, so that's the beastie I'm working on at the moment. Just putting a new extruder on there, redesigning the extruder mount I've got here, which I've had to redesign because I'm using the new dual feeder extruder.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I'm putting that on there as well. And then I should be good to go to do a video of what you can see here.
Cool. So what is that? Is that the A10 or is that the Ender 3 you got there?
Ender 3.
I'm surprised you're using stabilizers on the back of it.
Yeah, I've had to use some like bracing because when it gets too high, obviously you can see the vibrations, but that's the normal height of the extrude. So
yeah, because you went higher. That's right. I forgot about that.
I can print up to 500 mil with no issues whatsoever.
Are you seeing wobble or anything in your print?
No, basically you just have to slow it down when it gets nearer to the top.
So I guess you
don't see as much wobble in prints. I've done. This is 400 high on the Ender, so obviously it's just one of Brit Hawks' vase.
Nice print.
That came out okay, and the Thanos blade that I'm doing. This is just 3 pieces. Obviously, you had that printed in one go on the Ender 3. So that is, I think it's about 400 high, maybe a bit more. It's 450, nearly 460 high.
Oh, cool.
So taller than a standard CR10.
Yeah, it's beautiful sword, by the way.
So obviously I'm starting to print huge things now on here, and it's going really well. I've changed the board out. I swapped the board to the 1.1.5 RealityT board, so it's silent, even more silent now. All you can hear is the fans going. You can't hear anything else.
Well, someone just said you have to print a full rocket, by the way. Roddy Max says that.
You know what, Robbie? I think I could actually print a full-size rocket and actually sit in it. And it'll only take like two prints. I'll be able to sit in it. But basically, yeah, it's 500 tall, but it's the same build volume as in X and Y as a standard Ender 3. It puts a little bit more pressure on the motors because obviously you can now print for longer. So what I've also done on the back of the motors is added heat sinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a must if you're printing stuff for ages and ages and ages. You definitely need some sort of heat sink on them motors. But other than that, it's been fine. At the moment, it's in bits and pieces due to the fact I've had to redesign the extruder mount so I can put the new geared extruder on.
Oh, you're doing a direct drive idea?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a direct drive Ender 3, which I converted on behalf of Mike, who passed.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I got the idea from him, and after he passed, I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to do it. So I did, and it's been working absolutely perfectly. But I wanted to get this different drive, extruder drive, for it, and now I'm just redesigning the original part that I've got here.
So you're using the same mount that Wiley used to use, or is that
No,
a different mount that you
no,
designed?
this is a different mount that I found, but obviously with this is just PLA. It's not.
Anything special? Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's not metal or anything. I've just done PLA because obviously that's what Mike was doing. He was just using what he had. So I mean, you can buy the metal plate for it, and to turn it into a direct drive. But I thought, well, Mike can do it. I'm going to do it.
Why not? That makes perfect sense. And with what Mike has taught me, and I have not done it on my ender because I want to keep my ender as stock as possible for one reason only. And that one reason is I don't have a secondary ender here.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
The reason I haven't, but I'm actually thinking of changing the. But the CR10 is going to go over and get a rehaul. I'm thinking of doing dual extruder once I get this stupid E3D figured out, which I think I found another problem, which I just got an email from. Thank God for Natura for sending out that email blast to me and confirming my thoughts. They recommend that my fan was on backwards. They said there was a misprint, but my fan was not part of that affected batch that they put out a warning on. So because I fired back an email to them, I said, listen, I'm having issues with my fan. I think it's blowing the wrong way. Is this correct? And they said, yes, it is. You got your fan on backwards because the second batch that went out had the arrow misprinted on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have the first batch, so don't do what the second batch listed for the arrow. I'm like, that would answer why my hot end's getting too hot and I'm getting so basically I was pulling air out of the chamber. I wasn't pulling cold air into the chamber, causing what I think is heat creep, which was causing it to leak and tip like a sieve. So
yeah, that'll do it.
Now that I've figured out what's causing this jamming and the freezing and everything else, now I can actually fix it.
Yeah. So anyway, getting back to this Ender 3 XL, obviously I've been teasing it most of the time to people like yourself and a few others. And as soon as I know for a fact this is working absolutely fine and the prints are coming out perfectly, I'm going to move on to my CR10. And that's got a 400 build height at the moment. I could be going up to 800.
Yeah. Oh, so Mr. Butron just said I never follow the arrows. I follow the airflow.
Yeah.
The arrows show you which airflow it is.
Yeah, it shows you which way it goes.
Yeah. That's what, when I was looking at it, it had, and I got it because when I registered my fans, they said, warning, there was a misprint on a lot of the, on the fans, it's been corrected. I was like, okay, so I guess I got the, because I went registered on Natura and they said, oh, warning, your fan may be pointing the wrong way. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll keep that in mind. So when I was putting it, I was looking at the arrows and then I read the warning, blah, blah. So I just like, boom, it's like that. Works. Nope. Reverse it, put it on, and it should work. So I'm using the E3D V6. Ben.
So not the standard one then.
Yeah, one of the bigger guys. I want to go to Swiss, but I'm not ready yet to go to Swiss all metal hot end. But the Microswitch, apparently for the CR10 and Ender 3s, it'll fit under the shroud that's already been built for them. Don't know if you've seen that, Derek, or not.
So sorry, say it again. I'm just trying to sort something else out.
Sure. No, mine's a genuine. I bought it straight from EV. Mine's E3D Hot End from the guys over at Printed Solid. Got a good steal too when I was at the show. So when I was at Murph, they had them on for $60. I was like, 65 American. Yeah, here, use my money. It's like those things that show. Here, take my wallet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was like $60 American. I was like, that's a steal.
Yeah, you could say definitely a steal at that sort of price.
Yeah. And we haven't heard of V7 yet, so. Yeah, remember, guys, hit thumbs up, make my day. There you go. But no, thank you very much, Derek. Last time you'll be on. No, I'm just kidding. But what's your next print to go? Like, how's the Ender working so far? Like, have you noticed anything that from your first print to your last print that you said, crud, that you had to fix or anything like that?
Not at all.
And you're using the standard nozzle, correct?
I've changed the nozzle over to the one that I won from the EU mystery box, which is the
nice.
Diamond Eyes one now. And I've printed a helmet mask, not a helmet stand. So it stands at about 400 or so high, and you put the helmet on, and obviously then you can just put, rather than hang the helmets up, you can just put them on the side then. So I printed that off. That came off absolutely fine. That was a 9-hour print, but that came out perfectly. That came out on the Prusament Galaxy Black, and I'm just sorting this out now. It's 74% into it on the print to get the new extruder drive on. But I haven't had any issues apart from obviously the Rogue Everyone Silk Filament. I keep on getting I keep on getting clicking on the extruder. It just doesn't like it at all. I put the same filament on even the Prusa, does the same thing. Measured the diameter of the silk filament, and it was more than 175. It was about 180, 190 sometimes. So, the contact for Everyone filament, I told them about it, and I said, look, I'm sending it all back. I can't do anything with it at all. It's just pointless.
It's out of spec.
Yeah, even if I whacked up the extruder heat, the heat up to like 250 or so to try and ease it through, it's still too thick. And I'm using Capricorn tubing, which is absolutely spot on. And if the diameter is not correct, that's going to slow it down as well.
Yeah, so I have that same problem because I got Capricorn on all my printers. And when that stuff is out of spec, it will not work. I don't know. Even Brian Vines did a video saying that he got Everyone's filament rainbow. Yeah. And it is way out of spec.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I've had the gold stuff. I've had the Laguna silk. I've had the rainbow silk. The rainbow silk was fine up to a certain point, and then it started mucking up. The Laguna done one print, and then that started mucking up. And then the gold filament, I basically gave it to my mate, and I said, look, and he's an engineer basically by trade. So I gave it to him. I said, look, have a look at this, and just tell me that I'm not going mad or crazy, because obviously it's meant to be 1.75. Just double check it for me. So he went through literally about 5 or 6 meters within the roll, because he knew that I couldn't use it. So he was just like, get rid of a load of it. Right, okay, try that. yeah, that's out of spec. Keep on going. Yeah, that's out of spec. There's some air bubbles in it as well. It
Oh,
just
wow.
wasn't. It really wasn't good. And I was like, thank you for just confirming that, because obviously now the everyone representative is now blocked me on social media, so I can't.
Is that who I think it is?
Yeah. So I can't even contact her and say it's not me. It's seriously not me. It's other people getting the same issues.
Yeah.
So
When I saw them blast out about it, I was a
yeah,
little concerned myself, because like going, wait a minute, they're selling it on Amazon everywhere and they're giving me a 20, like they were saying, you buy the roll and I'll send you back your money. It's like,
yeah,
most businesses don't work like that from what I remember.
no.
And I was willing to try it. I was willing to give it a shot, but I just, when it came up, it was coming up like $35 Canadian to send it out. I was like, you know what? I can go to filaments.ca, buy a roll that is in spec and not have any problems with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the one that I kind of trust. And
I mean, at the moment, I'm going to go back to 3D prints based in the UK. It's about 18 to 20 odd pound a roll. If you buy more than £50 worth, you get free shipping anyway.
yeah,
And I'm just going back to them for now. I'll enter competitions and stuff. If I win something, great. If I don't, I don't. But other than that, I'm not going to be going to everyone buying their cheap filament until I know for a fact it's okay now.
there's a good one.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting it free.
Very true, Mr. Buttram. Very true.
Yeah, like I've watched the first layer they're using it. I never asked, haven't talked to Richard to find out if he's ran into any problems with it, but yeah. Hey, look who just came in. You do it.
Hi, pal, you're right.
Yeah. So, hey, John, how's it going? You do it. So, thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that comes in and hits the thumbs up. It does help the channel. Believe it or not, okay, for live streaming itself, thumbs up is the best thing, because what that does, it gets the channel promoted and gets people looking on the live stream mode. Use it for all my videos and podcasts. Yeah, I'm enjoying StreamYard myself. I'm actually going to pay the money, I think, next once I start working. And yeah, so that's $20 out of my pocket every month. But something you got to do. I mean, you know what I mean? Who are getting it for a 99 discount? So I don't want to put that up because he loves StreamYard too. But this one, Ben just posted, there are some people who are getting it for a 99% discount. Are you talking about Filament, or are you talking about
basically
StreamYard?
what they do, they have to have a charge on the filament itself. So they will give it a 99% discount. You will pay maybe a pound or so, and you'll get it. And then obviously they might even give you that pound back. I don't know.
Yeah, I looked at it myself, and they weren't really saying how or what they were giving back, and they weren't being clear. Like, is it a PayPal? And then I had a fight with him for about good 15 minutes to find out. And then they told me, oh, we'll give you back your money on PayPal. I'm like, that still costs me money. I still lose money.
Yeah.
Like, if they gave coupons, that would have been better. That would have been a better deal altogether. Not give me money. I don't care about money. Put it on the. Give me a code.
Yeah, that's what I said to him. I said, give me a code and I'll get it off you. But if you don't give me a code, forget it. I don't bother no more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't pay for Prime, so shipping is extra on my end.
Yeah. No, I got swindled into Prime because obviously you get the 30 days free, and then after the 30 days, if you don't cancel it, they will charge you. And it's like, right, okay,
Yep.
cool. So it's coming up this month for my Prime account, and obviously I just make sure I get my money's worth out of them.
Yeah, well, I know that Prime each month now, they're out here, it's about $7 a month, which is not bad. I don't mind that, but I'm not ordering anything anymore. I don't have a need for Prime right now, so I'm not paying for it.
Yeah.
Unless I'm and roughly anything I'm buying from Amazon is over $50, so free shipping.
Yeah.
I don't mind waiting a week or so for it, but Prime has its advantages up here now that I get same day shipping.
Yes.
So if I order it before 12 midnight, I'll have it in
No,
my house by the next day.
no, before 12 noon.
Oh no, out here is 12 midnight.
Oh, okay. Well, if we order it before 12 noon, on the same day, we can get it the same day.
Okay, I've had
So
it where I've ordered it at
if
5.
I want something at 11 o'clock, I can go to Amazon, click buy, it'll be same day, and I will get it by about 7, 8, maybe 9 p.m. But it will be the same day.
Oh yeah, Rob Mac, you're going down to Gen Con, aren't you? Yep. I forgot it starts today. Wednesday. So you got, what is it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All non-stop gaming.
Yeah. Yeah, I got this from Loot Crate.
Nice.
Loot Wearables, where they send you a wearable top and a couple of pairs of socks. So I've got a pair. Look, I've got.
Well, that's interesting.
That's Pennywise.
Okay.
It's upside down Pennywise.
Oh, okay. That's why I couldn't figure out.
So I've got my upside down Pennywise socks on at the moment, and this, and on the back it's got 20 crit
Nice.
as well. So it's a pretty good top. I like it.
So where is Gen Con? Gen Con is somewhere in Indianapolis. That's all I know. I have to go to one. I know I've been I know. Robbie Mac's been bugging me about going to it. I just have to, plan for next year. That's my plan.
I'm hoping this one fits this time.
Yeah, so I gotta go to Gen Con probably next year. I'll be going. So if everything works out properly, I'll be at Gen Con next year because heck, who doesn't like board games? No, because that's what it is. It's a board game, role playing, no qualms type of convention. I mean, millions and millions of people are at that place, and it's packed every year. So
Yeah. I used to play World of Warcraft literally religiously. But that then came to a stop when I started 3D printing.
well, I know that who was I just saw this just saw what he was saying about, his brother lives like 5 minutes away from Filament Center, so his stuff gets like in hours. Right now they haven't turned out over here in Canada the option that I can go to the fulfillment center and pick up my thing. Once that happens, oh man, I'm going to be so much happier. I'm like maybe an hour drive away from the fulfillment center, so I can just drive over there, pick up my gear, and drive back home. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I'm about 45 minutes away from the Amazon sort of massive warehouse.
Yeah.
I could easily rather just go there, order it here, go there, pick it up, come back, rather than wait until 7 o'clock for them to deliver sometimes. It gets a bit much.
Well, what's kind of funny is if I order anything from, like, if I order it by 5 p.m., it's usually here by 10 o'clock at night, which is ridiculously stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I just ordered it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's already here at 8 o'clock at night. What the? It's like,
Yeah.
I thought it was next day shipping or same day at least. But yeah, it's like, or if I order at midnight, it'll be here at 10 a.m.
Mm.
on the dot. It just shows up at my house. It's like, I just ordered this like a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
Went to bed, and it's here. I'm paying for Prime. I don't mind that.
Yeah, I know. I normally moan at them as well. No way of getting it any quicker. They just put it on the vans, and then obviously they just come and deliver when they can.
Yeah. Well, no, mine is an hour away by the by toll roads. Take the 407, which is one of our toll roads out here. It's expensive as heck, but they're right out in Brampton / Mississauga area, so it's like right smack dab in the center, so it's faster. 407.
Yep.
But it costs money. Well, I don't mind paying a little bit of fee, whatever it is. I'll pay it. I don't care. Stays me hours on the 401. I'll do that. But just zoom down the 407 and get off at, I believe it is here, Ontario. I get off. Yeah, Highway 10. Then I go down Highway 10 about 2 blocks from there, and boom, there's the fulfillment center. It's huge. It's like a football field size, and it's like 4 or 5 of them, I heard. Basically, I think they took over the old Future Shop warehouse, which was huge.
Yeah.
It used to be, that warehouse was for electronics. So, like your big screen televisions, that type of stuff is what they used to sell. So I used to work for the company, so I know exactly what they used to sell. But then I heard they took over that, and it's just huge. So oh, they sold out of badges? What? Wow. Yeah. So, anything else that you're working on, planning on doing?
Not at the moment. All I'm doing is I want to get this up and running before I go back to work tomorrow. And then I'm going to continue working on the Thanos blade, which happens to be about 7'2" tall.
How are you putting it together? Are you using like
I've
PLA?
I've put metal rods down the center of it. It also like slots together. So I put a load of glue in there and hot glue, super glue, every type of glue I can imagine. And yeah, I just need to try and sort out. Just want to get this done, up and running.
Yeah, your favorite YouTuber just came on, Derek.
Didn't see. 1 sec. I will jump. Oh, Skolda!
Yeah. The guy who provides you your filament box.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of which, have you got the new one? Have you got this box yet or no?
Yeah. I've done the video.
Oh, okay. It's a mono box. I thought
the video's doing actually pretty well as well. It's got about 160 views on it, and it's only been not even 24 hours.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's just have a look here. Blah 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 blah.
So it is on there. I didn't take the.
Oh yeah, Even Mystery. There it is.
I didn't take the sweets to work, so I've still got them.
Let me guess. The sweets go to work.
Well, if I don't eat them, someone else will.
Okay. So just let you guys know, you can come on in. I do have the link in on the on our Discord. So if you go to, I believe this is the one right here, discord.gg/73x2xf. That'll get you into our Discord, and then I just have to okay you and invite you into the chat. If you are interested in supporting me, we do have Patreon, and we do have Streamlabs. Okay, that's all the information I'll put the door.
I'm going to get going, Ron. I only wanted to jump in, just give you an update.
Okay, no problem. But Derek, you're always welcome to come on anytime you want to. You know?
Yep, it's just
Sorry, I
down.
didn't notice you at the bottom. I was like, look, just chatting here, da 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 da, and all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah, it's just down to work commitments. Unfortunately, my work schedule's all over the place.
I know the feeling. I've been there.
So, anyway, I'll chat to you soon. Anyway, be good and be yourselves.
There, Derek. Thanks for coming on. So, yeah. So, guys, you can still come on. Hey, 3D Viking, welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming on. Derek did look at your mystery box. So, if you have a look, let me just show you guys here. Grab that, throw that over here, put that to full screen so that I can share it. There we go. See right here. There's this video right there talking about the EU mystery box. I haven't had a chance to watch it, but let's have a look. Yeah, he's done a mystery box with the creator with this new Excel Ender 3, and it's 162 views so far. So there you go. I'll be watching that later. So just turn that off. Go there. There we go. Didn't know you had a referral detail. That's interesting. I'm looking forward to watching his videos soon. Trust me. Just because I do enjoy his video streams from time to time, and I do enjoy watching them. So, yeah. So everybody, just let you know, we are still streaming live. Blah 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 blah. There we go. So, like I was saying about this morning. So, I got up, working on my idea for streaming. Now, was going to plug it into the camcorder, found out it doesn't take a regular HDMI. So I'm like, crap, where's my HDMI cable? Could not find it. So then I went, hey, this has an HDMI. Why don't I use it? So opening it up, pull out my camera, put on my 40 millimeter lens on it. Then I go look at it, open up the slot for the HDMI. Then I realize it's mini HDMI too. Bugger. So I don't have, I got to find that cable. Once I'm able to find it, I'm going to try streaming sometime today. Now, when I stream with this, the only problem is the screen display is still on it. I got to figure out how to turn off my on-screen display so I can actually use it and then push video through it. Once I figure that out and be able to turn off the display information on the screen, then I should be able to use this as just video only. I'll have to hold it I'll have to have it on tripod, but I'll be able to aim it on my Honda, and you guys can watch what I'm doing. So that's next. That's next stage. And everything falls down again. You know, I got a lot of comments last year when I showed up with this Murph this year. Someone asked me, why you have such a small toolkit? And I said, this is a Japanese style toolbox, believe it or not. It's just for keeping a couple tools that you would need anywhere around the house. This thing is great when I go to Murph because I can just throw everything I need. Baggies are in here right now of spare parts because I'm sorting them out. But whenever I need any of my need a screwdriver or anything like that, all fits in this box. It's a great little box. Cost me maybe was it 250 yen? No. 400. I want to say they're about 500 yen, which is about $5 US. I mean, I paid $6 over here because there's a place called no, that can hold a lot more than you think. I'm just saying like your usual tools, like a screwdriver, hammer, will fit in there. But for me, I'm just taking all my screws that I would need, extra screws, and they're in baggies. I would carry carry a Phillips screwdriver on there, and I carry my all my metric keys, Allen keys. So they all fit in that box, and it's just like, yeah, that's all I need. Boom, in the trunk it goes. And off to Murph I go. That's weird. Didn't know that was open. Said it was running in the background. I was like, running in background? You'd be surprised how much can that toolbox can hold. And there goes my phone again. Someone's to put up something. Has anybody been following the Creality Zone YouTube channel? They've been kind of a little weirdy. Last night they did some type of live stream, which they then took down immediately. Then they did something else, which they took down off their channel immediately. So I don't know what they've been up to. I don't know if they've been showing off videos of other people's stuff and just saying, yeah, because Creality printer, we're going to show it off. I don't know. What's Magical Lantern? Just out of curiosity. Because you said you install Magical Lantern firmware. So, oh, you mean I should install it on my camera? Just out of curiosity, Viking. I'm just kind of trying to understand what you meant by that. Because I use the Canon unauthorized firmware update. I believe that's what it's called. Canon's unofficial official firmware update, which you can install in the camera, and basically allows me to have access to certain things that you shouldn't have access to. Is that what you're talking about? I know on my camera, there's a reason I have it on there. It's just to access something that I shouldn't be able to access, which is I forget what it's called. Yeah, if I had that, I know the software you're talking about now. I have something similar for the on my other Canon cameras, and on here, I am running actual Canons. I'm running the Canon CF something on this thing, which allows me to get some extra kick out of the camera itself. There's a lot of restrictions in this camera I don't like, but I've ran the new firmware. It opened up a few things, so. But I don't need that much power because this box here that I'm going to be using, the Aerial Media Center, yeah, Avid Capture HD, which is this box right here. It only runs at 30 frames per second. So I'm not like going, oh man, I can only run at 30 frames per second. I need like crazy amount of speed. No. 30 frames is more than enough for me. I don't need to be running like 60 frames per second or anything like that. I mean, it'd be nice if I could run 30 frames per second, but I think my camera is only good at 30 frames per second, this thing. So the new one I want to get is a 60 frame per second camera, but it's also a DSLR. And once I'm able to afford that, I will buy it. Now, I don't know how many of you guys watch live streams, but you notice that this is only at 720p. I'm actually going to be sending an email to Streamlabs to ask them if they're going to go to 1080 soon, because I'm a little curious. Because since my camera can do 1080, I like to stream 1080, but you know, if it's going to cause problems, I don't want that. I'm just checking something here. Okay, everything's working good. Ugh, mornings. Don't have enough caffeine yet. Should make another cup of coffee. That will probably work. Yeah. But anyways, final topic here. But if you guys want to come in, like I said, links are in the CMP, in other words. So yeah, 3D Maker Kid just says he's playing Minecraft right now, so he doesn't even know we're on. Let's see who else is. Yeah, Wiley's link is in Wiley's description. So once again, you guys can come in. Yeah, according to what they've told me, Viking, they have added that to it. They are looking into that, and it's just a matter of time before they're able to, you know, authorize it and get it going. But you know what? Probably they'll have it there soon and be able to offer it for us. And hello, Ricky Tanner. Everybody, it's our favorite guy, Ricky Tanner 3D. So he's down in he's just here with us. Great to have you in, buddy. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, once I can get the HDMI cable, I'll be more than happy enough to get this whole thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricky's going to be back again. Question for you guys. Why are you guys all using OBS? Just out of curiosity. I was talking with I know that Funking's doing it for Xander. They're using OBS. Now, I've done some research into OBS and I found out that OBS is now using the new what is it? The new NVIDIA encoder software, but so is Streamlabs been using it for a little bit longer. But in Streamlabs, I believe theirs is a bus control. They use like something called order control, and this is kind of a little interesting. The Streamlabs OBS is doing that mostly for gaming, but if you're running multiple cameras or you're doing high-end compression and you want to get out a higher quality, they have something called, how are they doing it? I forget. They locked out the control so you can't see it. But basically what it does is it sends out orders to different Oh, you used to crash your old computer. I'm not surprised. But what they've done is they've rewrote the software so that as you're recording, as you're trying to stream, it is sending commands to different ways. So if your CPU is not processing, has a lot of cores left available, it sends most of those for encoding, but they only send so much to that. They send so much to your processor so that it doesn't affect any type of gaming or streaming capabilities, which is kind of neat. But from what I'm hearing, OBS sends everything. I mean everything. I mean everything to your video card, pushing it to its max, which I've heard some people say has caused some weird effects. So I don't know. I've kind of stopped using OBS for streaming. I'm now use it mainly for recording on my computer. So yeah, it's worth looking at Streamlabs again, see if it will work on your machine. If it doesn't, I understand why you're going to OBS, but you know, try everything. Yeah. Or everything. Pound everything. I'm terrible when it comes to these pound signs. I'm sorry. I don't understand hashtags. I understand how they're useful, but yeah. And yeah, that is a nice little feature. I will give them that. And welcome to the stream, anyways. Joe Prince. Huh? I'm 20 minutes away here? Okay. Sorry. I'm confused now. Maybe I should just end the stream and just walk away. Let's see here. No, it's not here. So basically, I ran into a little bit of a thing that I had to do. And it's fun. I gotta get these things hanged today, but I'll show you what I've been working. What's been printing on my printer lately. And it's just finding the file here. No. GLP, great. Yeah, that's filament. Why do I have an elder sign? Oh, that's because I'm redoing the elder sign box. Yes. Interesting. I don't have the file here. Where the heck did it go to? I printed it yesterday. I was printing it a couple days ago. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking for the file. There it is. File. Yeah, go away. File. Open. Let's see here. I hear you. That's always the fun part when you always have to when you have to get the stuff done. So here it is that I am printing that I was printing a couple days ago. Let me just go in here, share screen, share Cura. Now I still use Cura because I haven't got my computer all up and running again. But this is the print that I was working on. So, I'm a little weary on using it. This is a holder for a broom handle for brooms. And what it's meant for is either you have this big of a broom, or that big of a broom. It holds all my mops, all my brooms, which is awesome. And I don't have to go messing around with clips or getting the right clip set up. So this here is done with what I found is I can use North American screws, which is awesome. It can fit a 3 or a number 6 screw metric. Let me go flip this over. Rotate this. So the way you have to print this is not like that. You can print it like this, and it's actually very strong. I've been printing this with my favorite which is Esun Filament. I have a roll of black here, which I haven't used in a little while. So it's been sitting here collecting dust. But this piece I printed has been great. It works perfectly. If you guys are looking for like a way to hang up brooms or whatever, actually, what do you print that is for your house? Do you have any prints that you printed? All the brooms, everything's gone. Every single one. Okay. Yeah. So basically, my brooms, my mops, any of them that I have that are just, weird size that I can't seem to find the right clip. Because there was one where you just push the broom in and the clamp will goes open and it locks it in. I looked at that one. I looked at the one where you just put it up and the flap flaps down the hole to stop it from sliding down. Tried that one. It broke within a couple of days because it needs to be printed weirdly. Yeah, so I just kind of decided against printing it because you got to print it straight up like this. You got to have the supports in it, and then you have to try to break out the supports without breaking it. And yeah, I did it twice, and I broke the holding pin. I printed it right side up, put it in. Within a couple of days, it broke. It's like, this does not work nice for me. Plus, also it required M3 screws. And I could not find a proper screw that would fit it. So this one, that bracket that I was showing, actually has a proper bracket and has a proper. We'll take US screws, so it's not like I'm going to be fighting trying to find the right screws. So I was like, yay, perfect. If I had a bag here, I'd show you the screws, but I don't. So yeah, that's been my week in a nutshell. Also had carpet installed yesterday, so let's see. Monday was carpet, Tuesday was furniture, came in that we ordered about 6 weeks ago. And yeah, so been a busy day. Probably just a picture that you have to bring over, isn't it? Or because that's the one thing I do like about Streamlabs, at least Streamlabs. The only bad thing about Streamlabs is I can't have my own custom artwork. I gotta use theirs or something like that. I've tried to bring in custom artwork and it just goes, yeah, no. So but yeah. So getting back to other things I'm working on. What was it? The CR10 has to go out. CR10's in pieces right now. The head's been disconnected. So I was having some good prints on it, but it kept on clogging. Like I said, I figured out what the problem is. It looks like it's cooling issue. It's heat creep. So once I get that all fixed up, hopefully I'll have it cooling properly, and then we'll try print again. First, I thought it was a gear problem because the gear was slipping. So I had to go to this. Now, I bought this kit a few months back. Unfortunately, I misunderstood their kit. When it said left hand, I figured it meant like left hand opening. Like, that while it's on there, it would open like this. So it'll go like this. No, what they meant is yeah, that is right. So this is closer to the screw point. I misunderstood it. I thought I want this arm to be on the right hand side, not on the left hand side. So I misread the information. And yeah. So this has been sitting in a drawer. You know, me stupid. Didn't understand what they meant by that. So I have all these parts still kicking around. If anybody needs a piece like this, let me know. We'll work out a deal. Send it to you. But I'm also thinking, should I keep it around and maybe put it into a I think I'm moving this to my to another extruder I have, which is over here. Right or correct? Well, I bought the wrong one. I misunderstood what they meant. That was my own bad. And I'm judging myself, well, you kind of goofed up that. But at the same point, I am looking at removing my extruder um off of my printer I have over here that's in the back, the X1, taking that extruder off, putting it on the CR10, and running dual extruder once I get the board. So yeah, I could turn the whole thing 90 degrees, but then it's like hook up the modem tube up to this is not the easiest thing. So, but I do get what you mean, Mr. Butcham. I was thinking of that too. I could have just turned it over, but I went, you know what? I'll just put it on I'll just deal with what I got right now. I'll buy another Creality kit from, off of wherever I can get it and just have it come in. Yeah, that was another idea I was thinking of doing. It was another idea to put it, sideways or to mount them on the top here. I think I'm taking the 400. Well, I have to think about how I was going to mount it. But like I said, I might turn the CR10 into it just a direct drive instead. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet, so yeah, I guess I could turn it 9 degrees, I guess. But yeah, I guess I could turn around and then have it go feed in front of the printer. Yeah, it's a possibility. Yeah, so you're saying you don't have the extruder facing like with the bone tube facing this way, have the bone tube facing the opposite way and then go around. That could work. Yeah. Well, I'll have to think about it. Still. Has anybody heard from Bubble Projects? I haven't seen them on any of the streams, neither Twitch nor on YouTube. Just out of curiosity, if anybody's talked to him, if he's still around. But you know what? If he is, he is. If he isn't, he isn't. Now, I haven't heard from Colin in a little bit. I guess Colin's still working on his printer. Wanted to know if he's actually gotten everything fixed yet or not. But he's not on today, so I haven't been able to reach him. So yeah, so all that's on right now, I see Joe Paddock is on, but he's kind of like away right now. John's on. Mr. Bedroom's on. I know Ben's on, but I believe Ben is actually at work. So I know about Mr. Petro. I know you're at work too. So not a problem. I understand. I understand everyone's busy. It happens. I'm doing a morning stream. And really, I was going to do it in front of the CR10. I was going to get this all set up and just stream from there. You know what, Derek? It's okay. Don't worry. I'm going to be working on the CR10 anyways, and I want to get the. But if you want to see behind the scenes, and hopefully I can get this. Hopefully I can find my cable, which I have a feeling I know where it is now. Probably upstairs in the bedroom because I was working on something else where I needed that cable. So I think it might be upstairs right now because I remember doing some testing with it a couple of days ago. That's kind of okay. Robbie Mack is kind of here. I know, Robbie, you're busy with gaming and you have to be busy, but it's okay. That's kind of okay. See, you've been told by your wingman it's kind of okay. So you've been given the okay. Well, kind of okay. So yeah, I'm probably gonna call it a day today because I gotta get some stuff done here. But I want to see if I can get the stream working. So, guys, keep an eye on my channel. I'm going to come live again, maybe within the hour or so. Once I get everything all set up, and then you guys can see what it looks like through my camera, and we'll be able to test out a few ideas. Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching once again. I'm kind of like now committed to getting this all working, so I do apologize. But guys, thank you once again for tuning in. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to get it all set up, and I will try to stream it on StreamYard if I can. If not, then I'll have to go to OBS, and hopefully my laptop can handle it because it's been acting weird. But other than that, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're new to the channel, like I said, subscribe. And once again, we'll see you next Wednesday or within the hour, depending on what day you're watching this. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Have yourselves a good one. Bye now.